The Concordia University Wisconsin track and field teams are top-tier programs out of Mequon, Wisconsin, typically getting in the top 3 in the NAC conference every year. The Falcons' longtime head coach is Russ DeLapp.
What I like about coaching at Concordia is I get to coach some great kids who are passionate about track and field and focus on academics. I love developing great relationships and seeing them develop as athletes and individuals over their 4-year career. And I get to work alongside a great coaching staff.
I was a senior in high school, and Russ DeLapp, the head coach here at Concordia for the track team, came and watched me at conference throw during my senior year. Long story short, I threw really bad. I was really disappointed. I was crying most of the night, and decided that I should probably go thank Russ for coming to my meet, because I really appreciated him coming even though I threw terrible. So I went back up to him and he just gave me the biggest hug, and he really put in perspective what's important in life and kind of told me how in the next 4 years he's going to be able to see me throw even further than I did that night.
Assistant coach Sam Stark competed on the team until she graduated in 2009 and has been coaching here ever since.
I really like the atmosphere here, that's why I'm here. Everybody's super friendly, it's really quite a family atmosphere, so I really like that, and it comes and it flows from just our campus, the staff, the athletics department, all the way through our team. As far as my coaching philosophy goes, we're pretty laid back here, but still very competitive. So we're looking for athletes who are really driven and really determined, self-motivated, that type of an athlete.
Stark coaches sprinters such as Sam Springer, who is a 400-meter runner, school record holder, and national competitor for CUW.
She's a very inspirational sprinter coach. She is more of like another athlete, actually. So when you're out there on the track or you're around, she's there encouraging you and counting out your times and doing anything she can to be there and help you and encourage you while you run.
At CUW, student athletes have the opportunity to get their education while competing in the highly competitive Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference.
It's great to be able to compete at D3 because we're able to focus on our sports and our academics and just be able to balance those. It's really nice. And our coaches on the team are very, very willing to work with you whenever you have trouble or anything. They really push you to do your best every practice and every meet, and if you're not doing your best, they're very supportive of everything. Their teammates too are just so helpful, and everyone's pretty much just a family on the team. So we work really hard together to push each other and do our best.
There are many student athletes at CUW that compete in multiple sports. The track and field coaches are very supportive of their athletes that wish to pursue multiple endeavors.
The thing that I really have appreciated most about Concordia's track program is their flexibility in everything that we do. Like last year, when we started a new men's volleyball program, I decided I wanted to be a part of that as well, and I went to my coaches and they were all for it 100%, willing to work with me. And that was probably my favorite experience here, was being a dual athlete between volleyball and track.
The Falcons are looking for hardworking athletes with a passion for competition and a drive to excel.
Your skill level going into college doesn't really matter all that much, because whether or not you're a state competitor or you're kind of just middle of the road, you're going to have an opportunity here to improve yourself and compete and do great things.
Student athletes that choose CUW will have the opportunity to be part of a highly competitive team that is not only welcoming to newcomers, but also develops them to their full potential.
I've always really had a passion for track and running. I was only able to run part-time in high school, so coming to Concordia I was a little bit nervous if I would make it up to the team or if I would be good enough. So I decided to talk to some of the coaches to see how it would be, and they were so supportive about everything. They were willing to help me get to where I wanted to be, and that support system was just the beginning of it all. I also had the track team, and I remember my first day at practice, I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I must have been wearing a high school track apparel. And the captain at the time was across the room, and she actually came over to me and introduced me to herself and introduced me to the rest of the team. They all just made me feel so welcome and just a part of the team, and I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart that this is my second family here, and I couldn't imagine my time at Concordia without them.